All right, guys, it is Friday evening. I think it's October 26th, 2018. Been out here for a couple hours sanding on this thing. I have not done anything to this car. Kind of hit and miss coming out, maybe sanding a little filler here and there, and putting a little filler on. But I mean, it seems like it has rained for a month, and I am sick of the rain. I have not mowed my yard in 3 weeks. The grass is way high, but this weekend it's supposed to be 70 degrees both days, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I will be primering this chassis tomorrow without a doubt. I'm going to stay out here tonight till about 10 or 11 till it's finished. I've got a few more areas to sand, filler. I have 2 or 3 more little areas to put filler on, and then it'll be pretty much ready. So that's the plan. I definitely want to Z-chrome this tomorrow and have it final sprayed by noon, so I'll still have half a day. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and mow my yard and weed eat. But anyway, I'm pretty happy. It's just every time that I come out here and start working on this chassis, I find another spot. It's just spot after spot after spot after spot. Some of the places I'll mix filler and go to put them on, and then I'll miss one or two, you know. So I started tearing off pieces of tape and drawing an arrow to them and stuff, so I wouldn't forget, you know. It's easier for me to see the blue tape. So anyway, I pretty much decided to go ahead and get some Z-chrome on it after I get it all sanded, and then I can go back and put my guide coat on it and find any pinholes or scratches or spots that I missed that way. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Other than that, that's about it. I haven't updated because I haven't had anything to update. I did sand on the firewall a little bit because I do have a lot of dry spray and a lot of runs. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and tape it off, and I'm going to reshoot the firewall, re-clear it. Now that the weather's cooled off a little bit, I'll be able to get that clear to flow out a little better. And it was just too hot the day I did it. I should have waited. I got into a hurry and jumped on it, you know. So anyway, I guess that's about it. Hopefully I'll get it done. You know, if I get Z-chrome on it, I'll do another video tomorrow because I'm dying to see it in one color because it's going to look pretty killer all molded, you know. But anyway, I've had a couple of guys, actually 2 different guys, friends of mine, that they've come over and they're like, "Oh, that filler's going to crack," and man, I tell you, I guess I'm an idiot. This is my first rodeo. I would never put body filler on a non-welded area. Everywhere that I put filler is fully welded. I fully welded all the body mounts, fully welded all the cradle to the chassis because it's riveted from the factory. There's full welds on everything. I would never put body filler on a non-welded area because it would crack. And with as stiff as this chassis is now it is going to flex, no doubt, but it ain't going to flex like it was. If this didn't have that center in there and I put body filler on everything, oh, hell yeah, it probably would crack. But what they're not looking at, this is 80 grit right here on this filler. I'm still going to go back with 120 and sand it more, so more of this filler is coming off. It's not very thick at all. There's nothing going to be thick on it anywhere. So, you know, it just kind of makes me laugh. All the pro builders do this to their chassis if they don't put a Morrison on it, you know. And actually some do it to Morrison chassis. You know, they put filler on all the joints. So anyway, it is going to look killer, and it's been a lot of work to get it to this point, and it is going to be worth it in the end. But this chassis will be flat black. I'm not a shiny chassis guy. I never have been. Chassis are ugly, and I sure don't put, even though I did all this work, it would look good in shiny, but the car's going to be shiny black. So if I open the hood, it's going to be a sea of black. So if I'm doing that with blacks, I'm going to put a lot of different shades. I'm going to use flat, mattes, satins, and glosses to break it up so you can see the detail in the parts. Like my A-arms, those will all be high gloss black. They'll be base coat, clear coat, same paint that's on the body. Like my sway bars will be gloss black. I'm going to do the rear end After I fully weld up my brackets and everything, I'll go back and do the filler on my finger around those and sand all that to where it'll be all molded in, and then the rear end will be gloss black. The leaf springs will probably be a satin black, and then the chassis will be flat, so it'll have a lot of stuff to break it up. But I've had quite a few people ask me what color the chassis is going to be, so that's why I'm kind of telling you guys the chassis is going to be flat black with gloss black accessories on it. But anyway, that's the plan. Get this damn thing in Z-Chrome tomorrow, and that's, at least the bottom side will be pretty much close to being finished. Still have to flip it over and do the top side up here, and I guess that's about it. Last Sunday was actually a pretty nice day, but I worked on that guy's Mercury Marauder. Got a lot of the metal, the creases pulled out of it. If you've seen the video on that car, it's sideswiped something, so the door is pretty wasted, and the quarter's got a little bit of an area on it, and I have to do some metal work. The guy's not in a hurry. I texted him a little bit ago, so I'm going to take this weekend and I'm going to work on my car, and then after that, I'm going to jump on his all next weekend. So it'll be my luck. It'll freaking rain though. So anyway, that's an update, and I'm going to get back to work.